Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. It is August 21st and I am here for your weekly Facebook Live. Alright, so if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, whether it's live or maybe the replay, and you haven't liked my page, you can go ahead and do that too. Oh, I see Annie is on here. Hi, Annie. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hi, Wendy. Hi, ladies. I hope you're doing good. Oh, boy. It has been this week has gone by very fast for me, and it has been very tiring. My kids went back to school on Monday, and I am exhausted. But tonight I have a Farmhouse theme card to share with you. I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to show you where I got my inspiration. So when you log on, you can go ahead and click that button in the corner down there. It says SHARE. If you have any friends or family or crafty people in your life that would like to watch us. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, thanks for joining us tonight. I had a package of rhinestones I was giving away last week, and I totally forgot to pull a winner from the comments and the shares. I didn't forget, so I did forget, but I will go back and post the winner when this is done. I'll post that. So if you did that last week, I will post a winner. Okay, so at the end, I will show you a sneak peek of my online class, and right now we're going to get started. So if you have children or maybe you're a teacher and you went back to school, I hope you're having a good week. I know some people started last week, and I know a lot of people where I live actually start next week. So I hope you're having a great week. Okay, so my card that I'm making tonight was inspired by something I made for my home recently, and so I'm going to show you. So this is what I have made for my house. This is what it looks like. It's just like a little decorative thing that I have in my dining room, and these are just little planks that I glued together. I painted white, and then this is just like a little metal thing. I actually put it on. I put dimensionals behind there and then hot glued it on. So this is my inspiration for my card tonight. So I just wanted to show you where I got that. So hi everybody for joining me. Hi Louise and hi Rhonda. Okay, so that was my inspiration for the card tonight. So I don't know if I'm going to show you the card yet, but I'm going to show you the stamp set we're going to be using. Actually, we're not even using a stamp set. We're using just framelets tonight. So we're using these framelets. These framelets are Nature's Root. This coordinates with the Rooted in Nature stamp set. So we're going to be using these leaves right here. And then we're using something new. I bought this bundle out of the new annual catalog, and it has these words that come, they're called Word Wishes dies. And so in here are different fun words like Thanksgiving and happy and St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, all different ones. So these are the framelets that I am using tonight. Both of these sets, and there's actually no stamping involved, but we are using some ink. So, all right. I guess we'll show you the card. This is the card we're going to make. Okay, it's very sweet and simple, and it's based off of that little home decor item that I showed you. And so that's what we're going to make right now. Okay, let me show you how. So the first thing you're going to start with is your thick Whisper White that is 8.5 by 5.5, and you will just score that or fold it in half here. So we're going to use your bone folder to get a really good crease. And then the next thing you need, now I'm going to put all my pieces on here so I don't lose them, is just regular Whisper White. And so I'm going to show you how I cut and made that like shiplap background. So I took some Whisper White and we're going to cut it to 5 1/4. Whoops, it's already cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Thank you. I'm glad you like this card. So this is just a standard base, 5 1/4 by 4. But I wanted those like the shiplap, the planks. So what I went ahead is I cut this on the 4-inch side into 4 planks, so 1 inch each. So I have 1, 2, and then this one right here. And then you're going to take your crumb cake ink and a sponge. So the sponges come in a circle and I just cut them into little wedges. And then you just take your ink, and how I did this is I didn't want it super inked up, but I did want the edges to be defined. So you're just going to dab this in your ink, and this is what I did. I just kind of like went along the edge just like this. So it's going to make each of these little planks stand out a little bit more on my card. And I wasn't really very careful, and you can do this super fast. You don't have to like go very slow. It can be a quick little process, and that's why I didn't do it ahead of time, because I knew it wouldn't take me very long. So while I'm doing this, see, I'm already almost done. This is a very fast card. And I know that Farmhouse stuff is everywhere and super popular, so maybe you want to give this card away. And I realize it says Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted it just to say thankful or grateful or something like that, but they didn't have those in there. They did have a Halloween, but I didn't want it to say Halloween. I just wanted like a gratitude type card. So we went with Thanksgiving because before we know it, it'll be here also. And you could stamp on these also if you wanted. I just wanted the words like the metal in my other thing. Okay, so we're done. We're done inking those up. And then we can close this because, well, we won't close it because we're going to need it for our leaves. So now I already went ahead and I pre-did our words in silver foil. And what's awesome about our foil is that when you die cut them, they pop out really nice with the foil paper. So I already went ahead and I did the happy and the Thanksgiving, and there are 2 of the tiniest little dots right there for the eyes. And then what I went ahead is I did a couple of leaves in cherry cobbler, crushed curry, and Cajun craze. Now, do you see how they're already embossed? So this set of framelits is so cool because it will have dies that, whoops, wrong set. You can just emboss and then you can cut them out if you want. So for example, I used this one, and when you feel it, it's very smooth. There's not an edge to actually cut, but then they have the coordinating one in there that will die cut it. Now in the stamp set, you can actually like stamp it and cut it out, and you could emboss it all if you really wanted to. But I went ahead and did that already, but this stamp set is so cool because it has those pieces that you can emboss and die cut. So maybe somebody didn't know that yet. And this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like when you just emboss it if you don't die cut it. So you can see all the veins in the leaf right there. And then I went ahead and cut it out with the coordinating die. Then I took my little sponge and my ink, and I just wanted to distress these a little bit. You could do it the color of the leaf. I'm just doing it in the same crumb cake. And what I really wanted to do is I wanted to put a little pumpkin on here. But we have a pumpkin / apple punch coming out in September. Oh, and I have the holiday catalog. So if you need a copy, I will be giving them out at my class on Monday. I have a kids themed class, but it's not necessarily kids. It's just a really cute card class. We're going to be using lots of cute little animals. There will be one sports themed one, but if you want to come to that, you can sign up. Head over to my website. It's up there, and then you can sign up. And I will be giving away the holiday catalogs there. Anyway, there's a really cute punch, but I didn't want to use it yet because you guys can't order it. So I'm using some leaves. And then maybe I'll do this again and just post a picture of it with a little pumpkin on it. Okay, so now I'm just leaving what would be like the 1/4 inch at the top, just like that. And then did you see I put 3 dimensionals along the back, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. And then now that I have my 1 at the top, I'm going to just kind of like butt this right up to the edge. So I'm going to just put this right up here and kind of just line it up and put it down just like that. And that's why I wanted that little bitty ink there so you could see that there were like planks, so to speak. Okay, now we're going to put the last 2 on. This is really a fun and simple card. I'll do these ones. And I have not seen a card like this out there. There could be, very well could be, but I personally have not seen anything like this, so I hope you're inspired tonight. Okay, and then you're going to just put this one all the way up against here. And so now we have 3 of the planks. And the other thing is, if you want, which this is how I would do it for the pumpkin or the apple, is I would have the planks going this way and the card going this way so that I would have more room for my pumpkin at the bottom anyway. So I would flip the card when I do that one. Okay, and now we have here, down here. So now we have all of our shiplap, our fake shiplap on here. And the next thing we're going to do is take our words, Happy Thanksgiving. And again, you can put whatever words you want on here. And I took mini glue dots. Where are they? Oh boy, here they are. I moved everything right before I went live. I just swooshed everything aside. So I just am taking mini glue dots and I'm curling them with my nail and just sticking a few on the back. It's also going to make, by like rolling it under, it's going to give it a little bit of height, kind of like a dimensional would. If you don't want to use mini glue dots, you can absolutely use liquid glue, fine point glue pen, whatever you like. If you watch me, you know that I like my glue dots because I think they're the less messiest. So I put 3 on my happy, and now I'm going to see how I kind of center that. I kind of put this one up here, kind of like this, trying to get it straight. And then I'm going to flip over this Thanksgiving. I'm going to put a couple on the back here. I need to make sure I got all these little bits and pieces out. Also, last week I announced my OWLET card club, and I talked about it at the end of my video. Now, I also have a separate video on my YouTube channel that talks specifically about it if you would love to join that card club. It's going to be starting in September, but you can join now, and I talk all about it in the video, or I can, if you have questions, you can let me know. But I'm super excited about that. And I just announced last weekend my online class for August, the silhouette class. So I'll show you a sneak peek of those at the end. It's a really beautiful card class that, I can't think of the name. See something silhouette. It totally just went blank on me. Okay, so I have 4 little mini glue dots rolled on the back of the Thanksgiving, and we are going to sort of try to center this here and get it down. And if you're just hopping on, you can watch the beginning in the replay to see how I did this, and I'll show you at the end my inspiration. Now I am going to take my liquid glue, and on the actual card I'm going to put a tiny little dot there and there for those little silver dots, hopefully without getting a ton. I'm going to, of course, the one I just grabbed is there. I didn't think it wanted to work, but I got just enough to dab on. Maybe, maybe not. And this is why I hate you, liquid glue, because now it just like started oozing all over. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with this. But I know some people really love it. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab these little tiny dots and I'm going to carefully try to put them down, and then we will finish up with our leaves. Okay. So this is the only card I have to show you tonight. I have to get my kids to bed. My husband is not here. He's currently stuck in Atlanta on a layover trying to get home from a work conference. So that's what the Thanksgiving is going to look like. I have a tiny bit of extra glue there on that little dot, but it should dry clear. So now we're going to take our leaves that we embossed and die cut and distressed with our crumb cake ink. And I started with the crushed curry, and you will just tip it upside down and put a glue dot on the top. And then we're going to take this Cajun Craze one and kind of layer it over it. And you can, I bent the leaves, but if I actually mail this, it's just going to get flattened right back down, but whatever. Then I put another little mini glue dot here, and I'm going to just tuck this one under here. So I have my 3 leaves. I don't know if you can see them embossed and whatnot. And then I'm going to put mini glue dot on the very bottom, and I'm going to put this little bunch of leaves down here in the corner like that. And then what I have, you can take linen thread, or I grabbed our burlap because that seems very farmhouse to me. And what you can do with our burlap ribbon is you can cut the ends and then you just pull these out. I think I've showed you this before, but if not, and then you get little threads. And I'm going to take 2 of them, put them together like they're one, and make a bow. So I just do 2 little bunny ears like that, and then I'm just going to cross it over and put the one ear through the loop. Thank you, Karen. I'm glad you like the leaf colors. I just turned around in my cardstock and thought, okay, what pretty fall leaf colors can we grab? Okay, so we have a little bow here, and then I'm going to stick that down also with a mini glue dot. You need your mini glue dots. I'm going to put that on the stems like that, and then I'm just going to trim this up like that. And there is our farmhouse inspired card. Let me know what you think. Again, I wish we had one that just said thankful, or maybe I'll do a stamped version. But here is our card, and here was my inspiration. Because it's fun to have something that you like. I had made this for my house, and so this was my inspiration for this card. Okay, if you want to order any of these supplies, here's my host code for the remainder of August. And real quickly, let me show you my online card class. It is using the silhouette stamp set. I just had it here and it vanished. But anyway, if you go over to my website, owlstarstampers.com, and click on classes, all my classes are there. Again, I have one coming up on Monday, and then my online class is there, and then that's how you can also sign up for my OWLET card club. But here's a sneak peek at some of the cards that you will make this month in the online class. And they're very pretty, and you're going to get some products, some ribbon and paper and rhinestones to create these cards. And all the details are over there as well. Or you can message me and I can answer them. So yeah, I'm going to hop off here though and go get my kids ready for bed. Thank you for joining me this evening. Let me know what you think of the card. And if you make a card like this, I would love to see your version. And yeah, I think that's it. I will pick a winner for the rhinestones from last week as well. So those of you coming to class on Monday that are local to me, I will see you then. And thank you again for joining me. I will see you next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.